Hi guys, I have an of Ollie's haul. So I went to a few Ollie's over, a few weeks, and I just kind of gathered everything. One thing I wanted to note is on my last video, a lot of you guys said like my Ollie's doesn't have this, or I went to my Ollie's and I didn't see anything. And I just wanted to encourage you that I think the stuff is like flying off the shelves. So I went to that haul that I posted, which I'll have the link in the description bar if you haven't watched it, and I got a ton of stuff. I went back to that exact same Ollie's like not even a full week later, and there was nothing there. And when I left, there was a bunch of stuff and there was literally nothing. So if I had gone just on that day, I would have thought that my Ollie's had nothing. But I think what's happening is they're getting shipments in all the time, and then people are shopping all the time, especially as it gets like more popular, people start to know more about it. So I just think it's like just the luck of timing. Like I think likely every Ollie store is getting something if you had like a Joann anywhere in your vicinity, but I think like people are just going and it's just catching fire, and everybody's kind of learning about it. And so I would encourage you that if you have an Ollie's really close by to you, go as often as you can. My Ollie's is not that close by. I have two, and actually in one of these, in some of these, I actually got it from a really far Ollie's when I was farther out of town. So like it's not practical for me to go there like all the time. But some people have Ollie's like super close. If you're one of those people, like just go as often as you can. And I've heard of people like just getting there right when the pallet got there, and then they just kind of got their fill of stuff. So anyway, yeah, so I wanted to do this haul. I did find a lot more great stuff, and I just kind of combined it all into one haul. But some of these things, like I went to Ollie's and I only got like two things, So I think it's just kind of timing and a little luck. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to encourage you guys that if you do really want to get some of these deals, just try to go to the store more often. Maybe ask them when they get their truck in and try to time it around then. And hopefully you can find some really good stuff, okay? All right, so I picked up a few things. I'm just gonna do this in no particular order. Oh, the first thing is actually this craft mat. I've already started using it. And this actually had like little things on the corner, like little rubber things on it, but I didn't like those, so I took them off because they get in my way. I like to be able to move my papers on and off without those. And they do have a grip mat underneath, so I don't really need those for the grip. But anyway, this was $4.99. This is Craft Smart, which is actually a Michael's brand, but I've seen some Recollections things there. And actually this is a Recollections thing. So I also found these, and these were $2.99, guys, and they were like a little hand kit. I feel like this is perfect for like either gifting to beginner crafters, or even if you don't have these tools yourself. So it comes with the mini scissors, tweezers, a brad setter, a craft knife, a mini ruler, and the mat on the bottom. So this is $3. That was amazing. So I picked up a couple of those. And then I also found this. I don't think I found this in my first haul. These are pastels, and this is a smooth cardstock. It's 66.5 pounds, so it's a pretty good weight. And just kind of a note here, be careful, because these colors that are on here do not match this at all. For example, this shows you a purple. There is no purple in here. I guess maybe this is supposed to be the purple. I don't know, but this is really like light pink. So anyway, just look at, I don't even pay attention to the cover. I always just look at the paper anyway. So that was that. And this was $1.99, like all the other paper pads. And I did pick up two of those. So this was $1.99. And then I also found these Brights, and I did not find these in first. These were $1.99 too. And these are super pretty. These are textured. Yeah, but they are, I think they're solid core, which is nice. For flowers and stuff. And these are just like super pretty colors, very bright. And actually this was $1.99, and they also had, so I did get two of those. And then they also had it in the baby version, which I picked up also, because sometimes it's just nice, even though the baby version was the same price, which was $1.99. It's still nice sometimes just to have this to die cut, but it does have more sheets. So this has 58 sheets. This has 87, which, if you're just looking for deals, this is a better like deal, because it's the same paper. The thickness, I believe, is the same. It doesn't actually say. yeah, but it feels the same. But this is just the same, just in a smaller thing. And sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's nice to just have like a smaller thing. So I did get one of those. And then I did find this, which this is Arteza. This was $8. So I know it was not cheap, but the reason that I got this is this is 246 pounds. So this is 2 times thicker than our normal cardstock, and that's why I wanted this, because sometimes I do like 3D projects and I just thought it would be nice to have like some very thick paper. And this is also 11 by 17. This is a 2-pack, so even though it looks like it's a bunch of sheets of paper, it's really only 16 sheets. Yeah, but this paper is extremely thick, like super duper thick. So that's why I got this. So I just thought it would be helpful to have in my stash. So I wanted that. And then I also found, I found this, which I was super duper duper excited about, because I saw some people haul these and I hadn't been able to find them. And I found the Park Lane Neutrals. These are so good, especially during Christmas time when we're cutting out gingerbread men and sugar cookies. And this is also really good for like skin tones of different dyes and different people. And I thought this was just so pretty. And I love this one. I love the color scheme of this one. It has such really pretty neutral colors. And neutrals are one of those things that you don't always think about that you need, but then you need. So I did get 2 of those. And then I did find one more of the Brights in the shimmer. When I was at the store, I couldn't remember if I had already bought. I know I bought shimmer, but I didn't know if I got bright shimmer. So I just picked this one up. I picked up one of these, and these are super pretty. These have like a very pretty shimmer. So they're not like a glitter, just more like a shimmer. And I love that. So, okay, let me make a little bit of space here. What else did I get? Okay, then I picked up one more of these. I think I got this in my first haul, but I did want to get one more. These are a little bit thicker. That's what I liked about it. I feel like these are really nice for like card bases. This one is 77.6 pounds, and this is just craft, but it's pretty thick, and I like that. And I like to use this sometimes, like when I have stickers and I want to use them as ephemera, I'll back them on paper like this or 110. So I just got it for that reason, and for like card bases. So that was just one of those. And then I also picked these up, and these are like dividers, and they're pink. And I got these so that I could cut them up and use them for projects. And they were only $1.29, and they're really nice. Like they're like, you know, the plastic, but they're like a pretty thick plastic, because 5 come in here. Oh, it looks like there's also like some kind of, there's also a page protector at the back. So that's nice. This will be cute, nice to use for like with your fuse tool. But anyway, yeah, I didn't even know that was back there. So I liked this. It actually also has this clear front, but yeah, I bought it for this because I thought this would be so pretty for die cutting or for shakers or to like score and fold and make into something. So I did pick up 2 of these, and I thought they were so pretty. And of course I love pink, so had to get it. But I like that they come with this plastic too, because this is usable, especially if you have a fuse tool, or if you sew, you can sew these. Like I see people stitch these and make fun things with them. So that's nice. So I did get 2 of those because those were only $1.29. Guys, the normal price of this, it says, is $7.99. Insane. Insane. Sorry if you hear my my ice maker. Okay, then I also found, oh my gosh. Okay, this is what I was hoping to find. So I saw Tina, who's Tina's Craft Creation, post that she got Dazzle 100-pound paper, which is what this is. Guys, this was 25 cents. Insane. I was hoping that I could find this. I'm trying to see where it says 100-pound on here, but I have this paper, like, you know, from before that I've bought at Joann, and so I know that this is thick paper, and it's 25 cents for the whole 25 pack. 1 cent per sheet. It's basically free. So this is called Cotton Candy. This is the only color that I've seen. But you know what's crazy? I was watching a video on YouTube. So this is a your mileage may vary situation, because I was watching a video on YouTube and they had opened up the packs, and I think they were selling it like 25 cents each sheet. But then I saw on another video where someone was told that like they're not supposed to open up packs of stuff. They're supposed to just like sell it how it is. So I don't know. I don't know what I like at my store. She said that they were instructed to leave the stuff together. So they just had like packs of this. They didn't have that many. They had a few. I remember Tina said that there was a whole box when she went to her store, and then she went back the next day and they were all gone. So that's the thing that's crazy, is like stuff just goes really fast, because I actually asked her to pick me up some the next day and they were gone. She couldn't even get another one. So I was so happy, because a few days later I went to this is where the Far Ollie's from me, and they had it, and I was just like so thrilled. So this was 25 cents for 25 sheets of pink basil paper, which this paper is the absolute best. So I did get 4 of these. And then I also found these at my store. I thought this was a good deal. So these are the Sticko stickers, but they're huge. They're like, you know, let's see how big they are. Let's see, I'm gonna do a rough estimate. They're almost they're like 2.5 inches, each of the letters, and they had gold and they also had black. And I thought black is perfect for Halloween. And these are great just, you know, in general, just for like doing projects. And like I was thinking, because they're so big, I like to sometimes personalize like my hostess gifts and something with like just the first letter of their initial, or you know, something like that. Or if I'm doing a bigger project, then I could use multiple letters. But I kind of thought of this as like using it as a like 1 letter at a time kind of thing, because the letters are really big. But I thought that would be so cute. And honestly, I just had an idea, like I usually do when I'm on these videos. You could actually like make an embellishment out of these, like back this on the craft paper, right? And then decorate it up and make a little like gift with someone's like initial. You could make tags out of these with someone's initial. Like so many cute things, that all these ideas are coming to me now. I didn't have any of them in the store, but I'm having them now. But anyway, these were only, I don't even think I told you, these were $1. They had a big section set up. This was at the Far Ollie's too, where they just had like boxes of stuff for $1. Oh, and they also had it in this really fun mermaid print. So I did pick up 2 of these too. And these are slightly smaller, closer to 2 inches, I guess, because they have more pieces in them. But I thought this was pretty too. And I feel like this just reminds me of like mermaid, but of course you could use it for different stuff. So that was that. And then I also found, oh my gosh, so this was at a different Ollie's. I found American Crafts Sunny Days Ephemera, and there was so many, a whole big box. And funny enough, I was like so thrilled about this. This is Maggie Holmes crate paper, and this is what comes in it. And it has acetate pieces in it, and so pretty. And of course you don't have to just use this with Sunny Days. I personally needed Sunny Days Ephemera because I have the paper and I don't have the ephemera, because I got the paper like after it came out, because this came out in 2018, it looks like. And the crazy thing is that this, when I went back to the store like 2 weeks later, this was still there. So it's just crazy, because like I guess people didn't want this, even though I was so excited. When I went back, kept going back to the store, I kept finding like the whole box there. So I picked up 10 the first day, because I wanted to mail some to a friend. But then they had probably like, I don't know, 100 of them there. And like I went back, and the next week they were still there, the next week they're probably still there now. So I think again, it's just like luck of the draw in terms of, you know, what you find. But I thought this was such a good find. And how cute is this ephemera? Like, look at this little golf cart. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so cute. It is so cute. And it has like lots of tags and stuff that you can do other things with. So these were $1. Great find. And I know some people were finding like thickers. I didn't find any thickers, but you can find all kinds of things. I also picked up this hot glue, just because I'm always on the search for, you know, finding the best hot glue that doesn't, you know, isn't stringy and all the things. So I'm always trying out different hot glue and different paper. Those are my things. Always trying out different things of those. These were 99 cents. So I bought 2 packs just in case I hate it. But they had a big box of this too. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, then they had these little stickers. They had boxes and boxes of little stickers. So here's one of the sets that they had, which is this little houseplant sticker book, and I thought this was so cute. Let me show you guys. Let me open it and show you. I thought it was so cute. I haven't even seen the whole pack, but I could kind of see the bottom with the little plants, and these were just too cute to leave there. So these were also $1. So how cute! And these stickers are like, they're like, well, let's see, because this one, the paper is, Okay, they're decent thickness. They're definitely not cardstock stickers. Look how cute, me and my buds. Oh, plants for sale, buy more plants. This is pretty. So I felt like this was cute. You could use these as ephemera or just put them on cards, put them on stuff. Love this little greenhouse. These are so cute. Just one more plant. It's like just one more. Look, one more plant and one more cat. Rooting for you. So cute. So I got 2 of these. These were $1. And then they also had these. These are little strawberry stickers. They had Sticko stickers. They had a lot of different types. These are clear. And they're tiny little stickers, but they are so adorable and they look so cute on embellishments. I think they're all the same. Like I think this is several sheets of the same thing. I think they're actually, oh, okay, they're actually connected. So to get this out, you have to take this whole thing. Look. So that's why I just ripped it in the interest of time. But yeah, these are the same, but it comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. And then here's a little sticker. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. So these were $1. Oh, okay. I'm like, where did this one come? This little baby came from. And they had a bunch of them. I didn't get every different variation because I didn't like all of them, but let me show you the ones that I did get. So I did get that one. They had, let's see. They had like so many. Oh my gosh. They had this groovy one. I picked up a few of these. I'm in a retro swap right now. So this has little ice creams on it. This is a UFO. So cute. Oh my gosh. So I got a couple of those. They had this one, which is like little sea animals. So I got a couple of those. And then they had this floral one. Is it this way? Yeah. I thought that was cute. And then they had this one, which is like a back to school one with all the school supplies that we're all obsessed with. So cute. And then they also had these. These are like little bling gems. They're shells. So I mean, for me, I'm going to use them on other stuff, but they actually, if you look really close, they're actually shells. But I don't care about that. I'm just going to use them as bling, which is also what they say. So these were $1 each. They had like probably 1,000 of them. They had so many, maybe 500. I don't know. They had a lot. And I also found these. They had a bunch of these. These are this is a Bo Bunny stamp. They only had this in the butterfly, but I have lots of butterfly friends, so I actually got 5 of these, and I'm going to give all 5 of them away. I'm not a butterfly person. I mean, it does say thinking of you, life is sweeter with friends like you. Maybe I'll keep one, but these were $1. And yeah, they had a huge box of them, so I did get 5 of those to give to my crafty friends. I'm always looking for stuff for my crafty friends. We have to look out for each other because, you know, we're all we got. And then they also had this, which I thought was so cute. They had these Mickey Puffy stickers. These were $1. And I also have lots of Disney friends, and there's actually a Disney swap going on right now. So that's cute. I don't know if I'm going to be able to participate in it. And then this I found too. This is a Park Lane stamp set. I forgot to say these were $1. These are also $1. I think everything that I have left is $1. But these are cute. It has 35 different things on it. And this is just like, you know, a little clear acrylic stamp. And what else? Okay, I found these box cards. This is Jen Hatfield's Flower Child, which I thought is very cute, especially for a retro swap. Here's what the decorations look like. Look at the watermelon. And the thing about these is like you don't have to use them as cards. Like, as a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever bought a card set, like an American Crafts card set that I've actually used as cards. Maybe once. But usually I just think of this as like paper. So it's like having a little piece of the collection. Sometimes these have ephemera in it. This one does not. But it does have a bunch of different cards. So let me show you really quick, because sometimes they're double-sided. Yep, these are double-sided. They have the same pattern on both sides. So this is this one. Sometimes the pattern is different. Nope. Okay, the pattern is the same on both sides. Look at this pretty rainbow one. Oh, this one is different on the back. It has a little heart. That's cute. And then look at the watermelon. This one is so cute. And then that one's good. I'm glad that one's double-sided because then it's more paper to die cut. This one, same on the back. And then this one. Oh, that one's totally different on the back. Pretty. So you get like a 2-in-1 with that one. This one is the same. I wonder how they decide if they want it to be the same. This one has a portrait orientation on both sides. Okay, this one you could go either direction. Oh look, different on the back. That's cute. You can fussy cut that. And then this one, which is, oh, it has like a wood grain on the back. Okay, so some of them are different on the back, some are the same. So now you know, because I couldn't, you know, you can't open the box while you're in the store. So now if you see it, you'll know whether or not you want to pick it up. And I saw quite a few of these, and this was also another thing that like I went back several weeks later and it was still there. So I guess people didn't want it. I also found another one of these wild floral, which I was so happy because when I went the first time, I think I only picked up 2, and I was like, man, I should have got another one. This is so pretty. I think you may have seen it in my last haul, but let me just show it to you again. This is just a little 6x6, and it is double-sided, and it does have foiling. It's very pretty. So do you see the foiling? Look how cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. So the back of that one is this. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite sheet. I love holographic everything. So pretty. Oh my gosh, love that one too. And when I got this the first time, I was saying how it looks kind of like a Maggie Holmes collection, and won't you know that I actually received the Maggie Holmes collection that I feel like this goes with, which is Wild at Heart or Wild Heart. And I actually had a super sweet crafty friend, Tina, who gave it to me in my birthday challenge that's going on my channel right now. So watch the videos if you haven't. There's a whole playlist. So pretty. Love that. And I think we're coming down to the end. Okay, this is something else that I saw a bunch of times that was there. This is cute. This is a journal, and this is an American Crafts journal. I recognize it. It says good vibes only on it. And it was $2.99. This was $1.99. These were $1. I think I said that already. And this is what comes inside. So it's actually a traveler's notebook cover, which I thought was so cute because you could either use the books how they are. I'm just gonna open it. I'm just gonna rip it, guys, because every time I get on here, I'm like, let me hurry up. I don't know why I'm rushing, but okay, so this says good vibes, and then it comes with the 2 books. But the nice thing about this, oh good, I love when they don't have lines. Yay. Oh, this is a grid one. That's nice. If you don't like how these look, you can always cover these with some of the paper that you just got, or you could decorate them. You can put vinyl on these, all kinds of things. You can make your own traveler's notebooks. So yeah, I thought this was super cute, and I love that it says good vibes only with the sprinkles. I love sprinkles. Like, not to eat, I just like them on stuff. I like decorations of sprinkles. And do I have anything else? Let me see. A lot of these that are in here now are just like some of the duplicates. Okay, the last thing. I always say the last thing, and it's not the last thing. It's not the last thing, guys. I got this portable easel. This was $12.99. It wasn't a great discount. They say it was $19.99. Sometimes that's not true, their price, because there was something that I was watching a haul, and they were like, their price was something. Oh, like Tina, again, she got a cinch, like a cinch machine, a thermal cinch machine, like the actual machine, for $2.99. And it said that the original price of it was like, I don't know, $10, which is not true, because I paid $80 for mine, and that was a good price. It used to be 100 and something, so that price isn't always right, but nevertheless, I needed one of these, so I got it. That's the reason I got that one. I actually just needed an easel. I have a lot of like birthday parties and stuff for my kids, and I always make them like huge signs with my Cricut, and I've been kind of hobbling together a sign. So I'm like, okay, perfect. That one is a good quality one, and it's $12. So that's good. Okay, so more stickers. They had these bling star stickers, which I was thrilled about because these are going to be perfect for Halloween. These are very dimensional, and they are so pretty. These were $1 each. They also had these. These are push pins. I am not going to use them as push pins. I'm going to break off the back and use these as like little brads, little adhesive kind of brads, not the brads that actually work. I mean, I guess you maybe could like hammer them down, but then there would be a pointy end on the end, so I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, these were 99 cents. And I'm just gonna break them off. They had different patterns, but this was the pattern that I liked. This has like a gray and a blue, and it has a mandala kind of lacy feel to them, so I like those. And what else? I got some boring stuff. I'll show you anyway, but I got some plugins for $10. These are not a great price, but I use them so much that if I can save anything on them, then I save on them. I also found these. So these are Paige Evans Adventurous, which I do have this collection. These are supposed to be set with a charm stapler, which I do not have. But I think that I could probably just press these down, like just press them down and then have this bend instead of using that little charm stapler thing. So that's what I was gonna try out. These were $1. So I figured if it doesn't work for that, then I'll just cut these pieces off and glue it down. But I thought these were cute and I do have the collection. And I'm also hosting a travel swap right now. So I thought that these were perfect. And I think they will actually match. I made a box, I'll show you guys. There's a tutorial on it on my channel. But look, these kind of go with this. So that's perfect. Even though this is a Simple Stories. This is here's a quick project share. We made this box on a live. It came out super cute. But anyway, this matches perfect. So I could use it for this too. But yeah, so I got it for all kinds of reasons. And then what else? Oh, the last thing. Why do I always say that? I keep saying it. It is the last thing, I think, this time, is it? Let me make sure. I think it is, guys. I think it is the last thing. I'm always like, it's the last thing. And it's not. All right, let's see. Okay, this is the last thing. I promise. Paper. I found paper. These are $2.99. They had kind hearts, which I got 2 of because I love. These are all the exact same sheet on the inside. They had this one. So cute. This is called City Views, the name of this paper. How cute is that? And I found another swan. So these were each $2.99. And guys, that is the haul. So let me know, have you been finding some good stuff at your Ollies? Are you feeling encouraged to maybe try again? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, bye.